Hey everybody, welcome to Ron's Wisdom Wednesday. Had somebody in my office last week and they made comment about the number of books that I had scattered around, and I'd really never given it much thought. I've actually got 3 different bookcases in my office and they are chock full of books that I've read. But one of the most valuable things I have in my office is not really a book at all, but rather it's this 3-ring leather binder that I bought 25 years ago. And I decided to start keeping copies of things that I was reading that I thought had life-impacting importance. Here's some stuff from Think and Grow Rich. I've got Ben Franklin's Virtues and Goals here. All kinds of things that I thought really could have an impact on my life. But one of the most important copies that I made were the 10 scrolls from Og Mandino's book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. In the back of his book, he has 10 scrolls, and he suggests that if you live with one of those scrolls for a month, then proceed to 2, 3, and 4, and the course would take you 10 months, it will have a dramatic effect on your life. The testimonials for this are overwhelming. I remember reading one time that The Greatest Salesman in the World is like one of the top 3 or 4 books in number of copies printed ever. So obviously a lot of people believe exactly what I'm saying. But let me read a portion from the first scroll. It's called the Scroll Mark 1, and this little excerpt right here can have tremendous impact if you take it to heart and start to implement what it says. And it talks about habits. And let me read to you verbatim exactly what it says. In truth, the only difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the key to all success. Bad habits are the unlocked door to failure. Thus the first law I will obey, which precedeth all others, is I will form good habits and become their slave. As a child I was a slave to my impulses. Now I am a slave to my habits, as are all grown men. I have surrendered my free will to the years of accumulated habits, and the past deeds of my life have already marked out a path which threatens to imprison my future. My habits may imprison my future. My actions are ruled by appetite, passion, prejudice, greed, love, fear, environment, habit, and the worst of these tyrants is habit. Therefore, if I must be a slave to habit, let me be a slave to good habits. My bad habits must be destroyed and new furrows prepared for good seed. So he's suggesting that habits are really what control our destiny. So my suggestion to you is, if you want something different in the future than what you're getting today, start changing your habits. Just look at what you did yesterday. Take a brief moment, reanalyze the things that you did yesterday, and see if they weren't dictated by your habits. I'm going to bet that they were. So, The Greatest Salesman in the World is online. All you have to do is Google it. You can download it as a PDF. You don't even have to buy the book. If you want to buy the book, used bookstores have them for a couple bucks a copy, almost every bookstore you go into. So, The Greatest Salesman in the World, study the part about habits. It can change your life very, very quickly. So that's it for this week, and we'll see you in, 7 days we'll be back. Talk to you soon. Bye now.